Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Studio Mercy's Tunecast. As always, I'm Mercy. To my left, we have Panto and Ocelot. To my right, joining us today, we have a special guest, esteemed guest, Jumpstus. To the right of him, we have our boy, Vito Skeletino. And to the rightest of right, we have the gearhead, Pissweed. Boys, how we doing today?
Hello.
I'm alright. How about you?
Pretty good, pretty good. Guys, it's customary at this point. The show where basically we go through and we tell each other's day. Now, as we all know, this is a bi-weekly show, so feel free to basically give me the gist of it, not just what happened today. So starting on the left, Pan, how was your day, homeboy? How was your week, really?
My day was okay. I was tired and went to class. Last week, I actually had a midterm. I was tired, and then I played Ascent to Avernus with you and Vito, and it was a great time. And then I was also tired the rest of the weekend. Oh, right. And Mercy, did you read like the thing I said I did yesterday?
Yeah, you're fucking weird, man.
Look, it's not my fault. People just leave random shit in the fucking park, okay? So I went to a park, all right?
Mm-hmm.
And I happened to see an office chair that somebody had like just left like next to the sidewalk.
Yeah.
My thought was, just have fun with it. Really, that's the easiest way to summarize it. Just whatever. Just have fun. So I stood it up, sat in it, pushed myself backwards like you would in just a rolling chair, and then I rolled directly into the next concrete tile and fell over immediately. And then I left the chair where it was. And no, I didn't throw it into the lake.
I was just about to say, but then again, sitting in a rolling chair and all that is definitely the most intrusive thought right there. It's like, yeah, I would have done the same thing too.
You know,
just sit up, roll it. I'm fine though. I didn't hurt anything.
Vito, if you could do me the honors, I would like you to make a jar next to Pan for Michael Cera moments.
Okay.
Yeah, just because, bro, I feel like you...
I made the jar.
Amazing. Yeah, that is your Michael Cera jar, bro. Every time you act or do something Michael Cera-esque, we are going to put something in that fucking jar.
Preferably, Michael Cera throw a shopping cart in the lake?
Yes.
Probably.
I wouldn't put it past him.
Yeah, really.
I don't think you would.
I don't know, man. You're a fucking enigma, bro. Every time, like, you say something... It's either like a 50-50 chance it's going to be completely normal or completely I should be calling authorities.
It's going to be off the hinge right there.
Look, it's not my fault that the culture of maturity is all about being tired and having too little energy to do anything actually fun, to do anything actually challenging. Anyway, let's carry on.
I feel fucking personally attacked, man. Holy shit. You just described like the majority of our fucking lives when we talk about them. Jesus Christ. Okay.
That's been a painting that I've been wanting to make for a while. I fucking should do something about it.
Hell yeah. Well, maybe we'll have another Attack of the Roy G. Biv episode. Now, Mr. Jumpster, how's your day, homie?
Oh, it's been going all right. Went to the hospital today.
What the fuck? Why?
Oh, fucking sick.
You okay?
Metal as fuck.
Yeah. Oh, I'm fine.
Oh, okay. Like,
I like how everyone's all worried. I'm just like, yeah, sick, bro.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, this man's fucking sick. Yeah, like he's actually. That's why he went to the hospital.
Oh no, like he's sick.
No. Like, what's going on though? If you're cool with saying.
Well, it wasn't really for me, so you know.
Oh,
Don't
okay.
have, yeah.
Well, I hope whoever that was.
He's a father now.
Okay.
Congratulations,
dude. Let's go. Are you really?
No, that's not it.
God damn it. The fucking the fact too, the Vito hasn't moved his head, so I just imagine he's staring forward. He's like, yeah, he's a father now.
You know what? He's right.
He's right.
And he's the mother.
I wouldn't put it past him.
Yeah. Yeah. Justice couldn't resist my tickle bitties.
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah. His name is gonna be Gela Jump Torino.
Yeah. Jump
Yeah.
Skelejum. Jummarino.
Jump Marino Jr.
Yeah, Jump Torino Jr., man. Wow.
Wow, no kidding. Welcome to the jungle.
Yeah. Heard it here first, folks. Tunecast first. He's pregnant. See, I told you, Jumpstick, man, don't let a $5 sundress turn into a $25,000 crib and formula and etc. It's just math, man. But other than that, man, I mean, is there anything, I guess, better that happened to you besides the hospital trip?
I mean, it's been a pretty humdrum week so far.
Humdrum, John.
A humdrum.
All right, you got me on that one.
Well,
I'm sure a Christmas song would have probably came out of that somewhere.
probably. Listen, man. Hey, you know, that's good though. You know, not everybody has like crazy eclectic weeks and shit like that. So that just means that, you know, nothing is better than something sometimes, because that could have been something bad.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. And how about my boy Vito? Vito, I don't even want to ask you at this point because I was gonna
Terrible. Awful. I don't want to talk about it. It was bad, Mercy. It was
my
bad,
God.
and I hated it, and I hated my week, and I'm tired, Studio Mercy. I'm tired. I'm so tired and upset. But it was actually not that bad, so like, don't even trip.
Okay, shit.
Bro
okay.
literally just fell asleep not too long ago.
Yeah.
No, I didn't. That's not canon. Shut up.
Not canon. Not happen. Never happened.
Canon.
Never happened.
happened.
Wasn't on the video. Nope. Didn't happen.
You know,
Yeah.
I gotta say, you know, Vito,
What's up, man?
given the circumstances of your days, I feel like for you, I want something different. I want an inspirational quote from you.
And you know, I can't do that shit on the fly. I can't just come up with a quote, my dude. I mean,
I feel like, hey, man.
I have a saying, you know, like, I mean, like fake it till you make it, you know what I mean? Or I have shit like, what else is a cool nifty thing I say?
Make me a cursed quote.
A cursed quote?
Yeah, it doesn't have to be good. It just has to be a quote. For example, we fuck with the dicks we got. Vito Skeletino 2025.
Indeed, I did. I can confirm we say that. I said that one time in my life.
Nope.
Yeah, you know, it's true, you know.
Mm.
You know, you ever heard of that one quote by Sun Tzu in the book Art of War? It says, it was like, light a man of fire, you will keep him warm for a day. Set a man on fire, you will keep him warm for the rest of his life.
Hell yeah. And then he herded 2 of each animal on a boat, and then he beat the crap out of every single one of them. Something like that too, right? Sun Tzu said that.
Sun Tzu said that.
Sun Tzu said that. And then he used his fight money. No, I was kidding. But basically,
He would know a little bit more about war than you would, pal.
because he invented it.
Oh man.
So
Funny.
other than your terrible, ugly, no good, very bad day, Vito.
Listen. It comes with the territory, man. Like I'm not like, it's not like every day's a disaster for me. It's just fucking, it's a thankless job. It's tiring. There's a lot of things everybody's like. Everyone's like, Vito, I worked. Vito, I want to get paid. I want to get paid money dollars for going home and staying at home, Vito. And I'm like, that's not how workers' comp work. I'm sorry. And they're like, I want to be a lawyer. I'm like, that was always a choice.
Jesus Christ. This poor fucking guy. It's like Hades, bro. He's like fucking got that. He's like, it's cool. Oh my god.
Bro with tweak in there.
Yeah, and then yesterday someone went to a hospital in an ambulance, and
Oh boy.
it was like faking the injury, so I didn't really feel bad about it. And it was just like,
They were faking an injury, would you feel?
oh yeah, 100%.
Shit,
You know?
they gotta pay for that hospital trip, don't they?
You look at it from this angle, right? You think, okay, think about a warehouse, right? And then think about the docks, right? When you think about the docks, you think about like going into a trailer, hot as hell outside. It's like 100. And those trailers are like 91 degrees going in and out, and you're loading like boxes. Doesn't sound great, but that's why we're lenient over there about brakes and shit. Look at it from this angle, right? This guy, right? Nothing's wrong with him. He went the entire day. They did some labor sharing and they put him on the docks. 30 minutes later, he picks up a box. He's at a pain level of 10 and he's leaving in an ambulance. Fun fact, he stood up from the chair and laid down in the stretcher.
Oh.
He walked over to the stretcher and fucking sat on it and laid down.
That's
pain level 10, ladies and gentlemen. Woo!
Pain level 10.
Woo!
Lie level 10, baby. I'm trying to make it to.
I showed him the pain
acting
chart.
skill.
I showed him the pain chart. 10 is like you're swimming in lava. You're gonna die. You should have been in the hospital yesterday. You know. And he was like, "Yeah, I'm at 10." Yeah. I'm like, "Oh, okay. Well, you know your body best, sir." So.
Yeah, that's what I would have said. You wouldn't have been able to point if you were at 10, sir.
I mean, hey, man, I don't know. I mean, I don't have X-ray vision. You know your body best, you know. So I believe you. I believe you. Anyways, other than work, it's been okay, you know. I had some white people enchiladas. They're fucking delicious, man.
Did you say white people enchiladas?
Yeah, it's really thick. It's like really thick enchiladas and like double the cheese. And I drowned that bitch in sour cream.
Sorry, I'm better. I just coughed on my own spit.
Other than that, I'm great. How about you, Tweed?
I'm great.
One thing I'm kind of curious about, being that you were gone last time, Vito.
Oh, it's back to me. What's up?
Yeah, how was your military field trip?
I don't think he wants to talk about that. Oh, we can't talk about that. Never mind. Next question. Oh.
First battle, when the shadows first lengthen.
It was actually like terrible.
Yeah.
That's like no joke. I joke about my job being terrible, but like, oh my god. So it's okay. So we were out in the middle of nowhere, just dirt, gravel. It's in Arizona still, so it's 105. We're out there for like a week straight. We don't got amenities. We don't got buildings. All we have is tents, generators, and the vehicles we came with. You know what I mean? So we're like, all right, let's set up this fob, you know? And we set that bitch up, and we have no fucking AC, and there's no toilets. We have like some porta-johns, but like we don't have a shower, so like you gotta get baby wipes and shower, like, you know? And you know, and then I was like, like the next day I was like, fucking like bright and early, what's that song? You know, like waking up from my hard as rock fucking cot on the ground. I'm like, what's for breakfast? Oh boy, spaghetti MRE. And it's so tasty. Cold because it's still like the morning, so like it's in like a block form. I'm like,
brownie.
It's like, bro, that's like eating a fucking like a can of SpaghettiOs, but like as you slotch it out, it's still in the cylindrical form.
And I'm like, oh my god, that was so delicious. What else is in this MRE? Ooh, peanut butter. And I like undo the peanut butter, and then I squeeze it out, and it's in liquid form. And I'm like, and I like eat it.
Dude, I laughed so hard
Yeah,
now
so-
my head hurts.
So annual training was amazing, man. Yeah, I recommend it for everybody.
Ugh.
It's super fun. The reason why it's super fun is because the fun's mandatory. Anyways, how was your day, Pisweed?
Especially the part where Vito has sent me a picture of
Oh, it's
working on a
back to me
power
again.
washer, and he's like, "This thing's broken. Pissweed, fix it for me." I'm like, "I would if I was there."
Oh yeah, I had the fucking PMCS like a glorified power washer. It's a decon unit, so it's meant for like
It's
decontaminating
literally a hot
vehicles
water
and
power
shit.
washer.
Hot water that you can mix chemicals in at the same time, and you can adjust the chemical intake. And whoever used it
Literally
last
like a-
just left it in the worst condition possible. It was deadline. I was like,
There's fittings
sorry-
broken off.
I was
saw
like,
that
sorry.
the
I was
fitting's
like, sorry.
broken.
Dude, the fucking tubes had dry rot. Like I was like, what? We can't use this.
Oh yeah, the
It
fucking
was
video you
finito.
sent me. I love how they just like threw that at you, like of all people.
Yeah, because it's technically Seaburn thing. It's
Oh.
a Seaburn equipment, and I'm the Seaburn guy. And I haven't seen one of those fucking things since AIT. And I'm like, okay, I guess I can service this. And I'm like looking at it, I'm like, what the fuck? I don't know.
Literally takes a picture of it and just sends it to me. He's like, "Pissweed, help!" I'm like, "I can't." If I was there, I'd probably get this thing working. I'd probably know exactly where to get parts and all that stuff. But it's like, I can't do that here in Minnesota, and you're in Arizona.
Mm-hmm.
Shit,
Anyways,
I freaking
piss weed for the
MacGyver that
third
shit.
time. How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm just drinking my coffee right now. My week. Yes, my week. We had lots and lots of storms. Some were kind of minor, some were okay. And then we had a nice decent sized one where I was not in the town where I work in, but apparently a tornado has touched down on the north end of town that I work in. But I was home when that happened.
Do you get tornadoes a lot in Minnesota, man?
Not like Kansas level, we'll put it that way.
Mm-hmm.
But we do get tornadoes here and there, and they're usually small ones. I mean, hell, what was it? 3-4 years ago, I pretty much driven underneath a funnel cloud that was about turning into a tornado on my way home in my truck. That was a fun experience. Not really.
I think I've never we'd have tornado warnings because of the where I live.
Yeah.
But I don't think I've ever actually had one around my area, that we've had to worry about, which is cool because that's horrible. But
it's interesting, and they're loud. They're very loud when you do get when you do experience one.
Mm-hmm.
But no. So we had a bunch of storm damage we're taking care of right now, and a lot of insurance claims have been done. I'm okay. The shop that I work at is okay.
Mm-hmm.
But some of my boss's other property and all that stuff, they get damaged and all that. So that is going to. That's shit. I don't know.
No, I guess
it's just been a day, and also next week, this coming week, I'm going on vacation.
Yeah, I heard that, man. Dude, let me tell you, fucking deserved, dude.
So,
yeah.
and of course, naturally, when I mentioned about vacation, anything, that stuff, then work gets swamped. So that's where tensions get high, blood pressure skyrockets, my hair gets grayer.
Yeah.
And
so if anything, it's kind of just you need this vacation.
Oh God, yeah. If I don't get it and that stuff, it's just almost to the point where it's like, yeah, I'm gonna be fucking so dead in the inside that even the Grim Reaper's gonna be more alive.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
No, dude, I'm. It's Jesus Christ, man. That's one thing is we all do different jobs, and I feel like the difficulty of jobs gets harder the righter you go to this table. Vito and Pissweed's jobs are fucking oh, Jesus Christ, man. I could never do that. What I wanted to ask you, John, what do you do for a job? Like normally, like what type of, I guess, career path do you usually choose?
I'm a professional VTuber.
Fuck yeah, dude. Honestly,
yeah.
I'm gonna tell you this right now, especially with how things are going nowadays, man. Like I that is a really decent way to go, you know. But when it comes to VTubing, man, what would you say is the hardest shit like to do? Like what's it's kind of
Honestly, and you'll hear this from literally every other like content creator, and you probably understand it yourself. Making content,
yeah,
just actually doing it. You know, you gotta work at it just as much, if not more, than another job.
Really. I mean, because like if you think about it, dude, short form content, like there's I don't know how to pronounce their name, NXCRE. A lot of people say no sir, nay sir, or whatever, but it's a musician group, and they just recently got under fire apparently for doing short form media content. Like they're like, I'm sick and tired of hearing the yeah that song, and fucking it's everywhere. It was on the Kiwi animation, and it's like that's the way to do it, dude. Short forms is the most, I guess, consumed media as of right now. And it's like a bag of chips, you know what I mean? Like it's such a hard, you kind of got to be everywhere and millions and millions and millions of shorts, because you know that's how you get shown, you know. In a C, you're a drop, so you really got to make sure you're at least a bucket or a gallon, you know.
You know, to go with that, I spent a lot of time making a video that was a couple minutes long, and you know, takes a lot of time, a lot of effort. Then you know, when we put it out there, you know, of course, I got a bunch of people who will love and support me and just kind of like share it around, do what they do. However, I made I took one little clip from that, made a dumb little funny haha like 6-second short, and it got like over 1,000.
No shit.
Yeah, it got like over 1,000 like almost instantly,
dude.
And also, I was joking about the professional VTuber part. It's
really though. I mean, anything's a fucking, you know, a goal nowadays, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, guys, this guy, he's a fucking crazy ass streamer. If you want, check out www.twitch.tv/Jumpstits. He streams Dead by Daylight, you know, a bunch of different types of games, Lethal Company. Mostly he streamed Date Everything in Oblivion. So go check him out. It's really cool. I'm gonna have that in the video below. But yeah, guys, real quick before I go into the next segment, hey, Pissweed, could you hold this for me real quick?
Sure, yeah.
Let me just put this over your mouth real quick. Just
what do you?
Okay, perfect. So, you guys feeling tired lately?
Yes, absolutely, every day.
Like a charm. So, basically, what if I told you, okay? Today's episode comes with a sponsor. So, welcome to Tunecast, the food episode. Tonight's menu: sizzling takes, spicy tracks, and a secret ingredient that'll kick your focus into high gear. Dubby Energy. Guys, let me tell you, your favorite zero sugar, crash-free fuel just became your new kitchen companion. Let's break it down like a recipe, okay? The prep time, 30 seconds. Serves one hungry, overworked, creative homie. The ingredients are 1 scoop of Dubby, 150 milligrams natural caffeine from coffee fruit, ice cold water, shaken not stirred, and zero sugar, no artificial colors, no fillers, just clean fuel for your brain. The instructions: scoop it, shake it, and sip while sauteing, searing, or smashing through deadlines. Pairs beautifully with late night meal prep. Guys, there's some flavors. Chef's choice. S'mores energy. Basically, guys, you mix this with milk, makes you a s'mores milkshake. Dragonade, like lemon punch to the palate. Calio cream, smooth orange vanilla, like a creamsicle snuck into a culinary school. Guys, W gives you that high heat energy without torching your brain like yesterday's burnt grilled cheese. I've been there. What the fuck did I type, bro? This is the goof. Anyways, slide over to jubby.gg, guys, and use code Studio Mercy for 10% off your first tub. Whether you're sauteing scallops or vibing with your spatula, let Debbie stir the pot on your next big flavor session. All right, let me get this off Pissweed's mouth real quick.
I liked it.
All right, Pissweed. All right, so now that this is all set and done, it's all good, man. You get through it.
You pulled my mustache off.
Ah, shit, too. I pulled off your 5 o'clock shot. Was that drawn on? Anyways, guys, it's time for today's topic. You might be wondering why we're all dressed up as chefs, right?
Yeah, I was just gonna go just to ask you that question. Why are we dressed up like this?
Well, let me tell you. 26 minutes in. Guys, today's topic is cooking. So,
Oh no.
Vito, if you could do me a favor, if you can hit the button to the wall, I'd appreciate it.
There, hit the button. Ugh. Something smells amazing, by the way. Oh,
Guys, welcome to Mercy's Kitchen. Because you see, guys, today is a special episode, and I am very excited. Because if you guys don't know this, I was a chef for 2 years, and I'm really, no, I'm just kidding. I'm really excited. And I want to kind of get your guys' opinion on this because, guys, as we all know, we need food. If we don't, we die. And if you're not, then you're definitely a skeleton. But how are you guys on cooking? Be honest. Are you guys cookers? Are you not cookers? Like, what is your level of cooking? From 1 being I burn water to 10 being I can make anything I want at all times. Pan, 1 to 10. What do you think you are, man?
With confidence, I want to probably say like maybe a 4, maybe a 5. Like cooking, oftentimes it's really about following the instructions on a package when you have it, or like you have a recipe to really follow. So the real talent of cooking is being able to find a bunch of ingredients, throw that shit together, and then you just have food because you know what you're doing. You know how to spice things to taste and what other things you do with a habit of cabbage. I don't.
You know,
I know how to use the other buttons on a microwave.
True. One thing I've learned is cooking is literally witchcraft. You are putting raw flesh, herbs, and spices into a hot, bubbly mixture and literally making soups and potions. And like, that's literally fucking witchcraft. Like if you
let me blast your mind away for a minute with bread. Yeast. Living organisms.
Yes.
They like you make alcohol by like off-gassing it in just your food is burping, and that's where some of the gases are coming from, really.
You're eating a big obelisk of burps.
If you're drinking any bits of alcohol, you're also drinking the very well burped microbes. Anyway,
nothing but.
I love fermentation. Anyway, sorry, go on.
Dude, so, you know how we talked about shower thoughts? Basically, like, I wanted to throw you guys, do you guys have any, like, food facts or anything like that? That'll be our next subject. But going on, I wanted to talk, Jum, 1 to 10, homeboy. What would you say your cooking prowess is?
I would say I would be at least a solid 6. I haven't cooked like professionally for any restaurants or anything. However, I do greatly enjoy cooking. Actually, Vito might be able to tell you. One time, for a D&D session, I brought over soup.
I put it in the wrong size pot.
Oh. So he ended up making Sue because it didn't fit.
Well, And it's a good thing I know how to cook as well, because my girlfriend has set the kitchen on fire, boiling
Oh my
water.
god! Ow!
Mm.
Boy,
That's a wonderful question that I
that's
ask
like
her
a
every
negative
time
1 through 10.
hold on, she's mad at me. I got to go.
Oh shit! Okay.
Girlfriend literally rolled a nat 1.
Fucking.
It's okay. I
Ju-
burned soup before.
Oh yeah.
There's a
we
burn
heard
mark
about
in the
this
back of
too.
my microwave, actually, from the time I set something on fire when I was younger.
That's fucking. Jump. As soon as Jump said that, there was just a Dead by Daylight skill check. Fucking. Oh my god. What the fuck?
I
So-
failed.
I failed. Well, that's good, man. Okay. What about you? What about you, Vito Skeletino? 1 to 10, man. What do you think?
I'm gonna say 5, but leaning towards 6, because if it's got instructions, I could read instructions well, and it'll come out edible and good, but it almost never will be this quality it's intended.
It'll go on yourself. I love that. Though.
Like I said, it's not bad.
It's not bad,
Like,
but it's
in
like,
a way,
yeah.
I know how to make a grilled cheese sandwich, but I want to ask, how would you guys make a grilled cheese sandwich?
Okay.
Mm,
Give me 1
2
sec.
different types of cheese.
Yeah, hold on to that though, real quick, because I really, really want to hear about the Minnesotan lifestyle. I'm really eager. We'll talk about that next. So hang on to that. Don't let me forget
Oh.
that.
Of course.
So Pissweed, you're in now.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, guys.
I can make a mean bowl of cereal though.
Minnesota is considered the flavor state.
Yeah, the flavor state of nothing but casseroles and hot
Yeah.
dish.
Yeah, you were considered the comfort food state. So, boy, let me tell you, what is your threshold? Are you 1? Are you 10? Are you 11? Are you a secret cook and I don't know about it?
I'm probably about 3, maybe 3.5.
All right. I mean, hey,
Uh,
that's the thing, guys, is that number can always go up.
I always cook the most simplest foods like hamburgers and steaks and hot dogs and all that stuff. And bacon, if it comes to bacon, 10.
Do you bacon wrap stuff?
I do just,
Do you know how to do that?
yes.
See, I wouldn't call you a 3 or whatever the fuck you said, dude. Like, remember, cooking is versatile, dude. There's baking, there's grilling, you know, there's...
I always underscore myself in a way so I have chances to redeem myself, even though if it's like simplistic food, it's like when I say it's like, yeah, I'm a 3, and I serve like a
damn good
marinated
meal.
steak and red wine with some seasoning on there, and people will be like, bro, it's like, you freaking made this? I'm like, yeah. It's like,
Bro's
did
a-
you say you're a 3?
Yeah, bro's a sleeper chef, for real. Like, dude, the fact that you know how to cook steak with red wine already bumps you up to at least a 6. Or at least below. I don't fucking know. But this
I don't
is
like
basically...
tooting my own horn.
Yeah, no, I'm that's totally okay. But guys, here's the thing, the reason why I said that is because in my eyes, you're all cooks. Everybody likes cooking, guys. It's like science. It's literally edible
It's
science.
the Ratatouille movie. Everybody
is.
can cook.
Everybody can cook. It's straight. Dude, even if you burn water, that's called boiling. And you can throw some fucking noodles in there, grab a thing of canned sauce. Now,
Well, I know more to that story now, and you're like half right.
oh,
If you want, I can send it to you, Mace.
sure. Let's see. Yeah, just send it to me.
It's quite humorous.
Let's see
There
what
you
we're
go.
looking at. Oh my god!
Wait, what? Wait, what?
I think everybody knows you don't do that because oil is hydrophobic.
Yes.
Yeah, no,
So the oil was just violently fighting the water and exploded.
Ah, yes.
I
The
didn't
biggest
know I
act of
wasn't
terrorism you can
supposed
do
to
in a
put a
restaurant.
lid on it, so it boiled over.
Yeah.
Oh.
To be fair,
Okay.
it was taught.
It was,
So,
yes. That's the thing. So
Hey,
technically,
life lessons
okay.
don't always have to be pretty, all right?
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
you're right.
okay, here's the thing. You can put olive oil in the water because sometimes what that does is it adds a different viscosity and like texture to your noodles. So if you like al dente, that's a good thing, but you have to keep an eye on it. Like Vito said, it will fight and it will bubble over. That's why if that happens, do not put a fucking see what
like milk.
yeah, basically what a lid does is it agitates and basically creates a moist environment to help boil. So a lot of people, what they'll do is they'll put a wooden spoon on top of your pot, so when it boils over, it doesn't reach that threshold and pass that spoon. There's a scientific name for it. It's like the same thing where you can put a penny in a bottle of water. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about?
Cellulose.
It's literally the thing from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, you know, where it won't go over.
Tension?
Yeah, surface tension, that's the name. Yeah, so if you put that spoon on it, it'll create surface tension. But oh my God. I mean, it's not as bad as when I worked in the kitchen. Somebody put a fucking thing of ice in the fryer on their last day.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
Oh, I wanted to mention that. And oh
Yeah.
God, I know.
Oh my Christ. So if I were to do
starts.
myself, I wouldn't call me a pro because you could easily fuck something up. You know what I mean? But I'd call myself at least a 7 or a 7.5. You know, like, so the only thing that makes my food stand out is I do presentation. So like, say for example, I sent Vito a picture of my fucking pasta primavera that I made. It tasted amazing and I do a special thing, but what also adds to the photo, and I wanted to teach you guys this, is how you take the photo. So guys, if you do a top down of your fucking food, that's gonna look ugly as fuck. Or it's just, there's a lot of special things. There's actually a food filter on your phone for this. It's called temperature. You can change it to blue or orange. You're gonna want orange because orange makes the room look inviting and it makes your food look a lot more appealing. So like, for example, Filthy Frank did a video where it's like the look I can cook kind of people. It's like, you know what I mean? Like, congratulations, you made ramen. You know, that's what he says. But really, guys, if you can make anything, that's really cool. Okay, be excited about this shit because anybody could easily throw something in a fucking microwave, and it would still achieve the same result. The idea is the love behind it. Okay, so I'm gonna be very stereotyped this episode because I'm gonna be going over La Flamiglia, you know, like all of the family shit, my famous like family recipes that I like, and I'd like to actually hear some recipes from you guys. And I'm actually going to be putting these in a Google Drive and giving them underneath the video. That'd be fun, you know, actually test out a lot of our different recipes.
You gonna talk about your Nona's like famous spaghetti?
My Nona's? No, my Nona passed away.
I'm sorry.
But it's okay. If anything,
but,
though.
I mean, wait, hold on. Counter argument.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about like her famous recipes. It's passed down, you know.
I'm actually
Nona's
trying to
cooking.
think.
That's the thing.
Yeah, I do have a recipe from my grandma, but the one that I actually want to show to you today is actually from my mom. Yeah.
And where did you learn that from? Your Nona.
True. But starting with Pan. Okay, so Pan, what was that topic that you wanted to talk about?
The grilled cheese?
Yes, the grilled cheese.
So,
yeah,
I asked, like,
cheese?
how would you guys start making a grilled cheese? Because I make a really nice one, but
you grill a nice cheese.
I grill a nice cheese.
Grill it. Grill me a cheese.
So,
Grill me a cheese. Not grilling you a cheese.
Sometimes my grandmother likes to have a grilled cheese sandwich, and she prefers if I make it because my mom uses a toaster to make a grilled cheese and doesn't use a pan at all because she doesn't want to. What? So, yeah, here's the thing. I say if you use a toaster to make a grilled cheese sandwich, you've already failed and you misunderstood the assignment.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, how do you melt the cheese? Is it going off of the hot bread from the toaster to melt the cheese?
Yes.
Oh.
Wait,
yeah,
what?
no,
that wouldn't even melt.
Here's the thing: if you want to make a grilled cheese the right way, you take like a little bit of butter. You take like enough to like make a little bit of a pool, so you have both sides of the bread.
Mm-hmm.
You put the bread down on it once it's like metal, bubbled, whatever.
Yeah.
You let it cook, maybe medium, maybe high, whatever. You check it. When it starts looking like a little bit golden,
Yeah.
not like too crispy, you flip that over, you added some more butter,
Mm-hmm.
and you do the same thing again, going back and forth between like the two sides. Eventually, you want to just slap on a slice of bread. And sorry, not slice of bread. You slap on a slice of cheese, maybe 2 slices of cheese if you're brave.
Mm.
Put the other slice of toast on it,
Mm.
and you grill that.
Mm.
And even if it's okay if it gets like a little charred, it's okay if it's like a little bit burnt and crispy on like one of the 2 sides or anything. It's if anything, it's slight searing is a sign of authenticity, like it's the grill lines on a burger.
Right. Yeah. Oh, I see what you mean. You want to
Once
know
it's like
yeah.
looks good, it's done. And then you slice it diagonally, the right way.
Yeah, true. So, you guys are going to raise an eyebrow at how I cook, but I actually learned this.
Can I add to the grilled cheese?
Yes.
Yeah, of course, man.
I started using mayo.
Yeah! I fucking love you!
Oh, yeah.
And I've never gone back.
See? I'm telling you, that's what I was gonna say. I'm like, I learned that from Chef Kakamies. Basically, guys, you waste butter. It's because pan, what you, like, you know, you make the pool of butter in the pan and then you put it down.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, but that's the thing. If you're making a multitude for different people, you've already run out of butter because that bread has sponged up the butter. So what I do is I have a thing of mayonnaise. It's got to be normal mayonnaise. It can't be like, you know, the Miracle Whip bullshit. It's got to, see, you would think the mayonnaise. Yeah, you would think the mayonnaise like, oh, it's going to taste like mayo. No, what it does.
The olive one is good.
Yeah. But what you just slather the mayonnaise and it's easier to spread than butter. Plus, you have a more, I guess, supply of it. And it's quicker. So what I do normally is I'll mayo the bread, put the bread down, put the cheese on it. Sometimes I use Velveeta slices or some bullshit. And then I put the second slice on and then mayonnaise it. Or just whatever type of cheese. I normally, sometimes I like pepper jack cheese. You know?
Gouda and Munster.
Pepper jack.
Yeah, Gouda and Munster. Yep. Sometimes I'll do Munster and pepper jack, like a duo mix. And the key to a grilled cheese pan is low and slow, with a lid on it.
Yeah, I've had burgers where you like they put some water around it with a lid.
Ken is right, by the way. You have to cut it diagonal.
Yeah, it's the only fucking way, dude. If you cut it like straight down, you're a fucking psycho.
That's like
corner. You know what's funny is, you know that scene in like Avengers, or not Avengers, it's what the fuck was it? Was it like Marvel, like Miss Marvel? I don't fucking know.
Marvel Rivals.
Where like, no, that's a game.
Captain Marvel.
Are you talking about
Marvel,
the? It's the
Captain Marvel, where like Fury is like, I have to cut it diagonal or I can't fucking eat it. I'm the same way, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like if it's cut horizontal, like, I will be genuinely upset. I don't know what it is, but like I kind of have to eat it diagonal.
Sometimes I'll just eat it whole. I won't even cut it.
Yeah.
I think I could be
fun if you cut it.
I think I could be okay with it being like straight down the middle, but I'm just staring at it like, oh, you cut it down the middle. I mean, I guess it's okay.
Here's my criteria, right? If it's diagonal, perfect, amazing, perfection, perfect, right? If it's not cut at all, it's less fun. Like, I'll still enjoy it. If it's cut horizontal, I'm just having a bad time.
Just having a bad time.
If it's cut vertical or horizontal, it's like, shame on you.
Put me out of my misery.
I'm not mailing anyone a bomb over the how you cut a sandwich, but I'm just inconvenienced.
Bro's literally sending him a pipe bomb.
Yeah.
My day has been ruined because you cut the sandwich wrong.
I would just rather you not cut it at that point if you're gonna do it that way.
This sandwich will be my 13th reason why, and it's because of how you cut it.
Jesus Christ. Yeah. It's just like, imagine you go to check your mail and you get like a letter that says, "Oh, hey, it's from the guy that I made that grilled cheese for."
Side note, if anybody tries to fucking mail me a grilled cheese, I will castrate them.
It's okay, Vito. I'll just make you one in person.
Guys,
Hell yeah.
I think, well, you know, it's time for some food facts. You know, guys, do you have any crazy food facts? Pan, you're kind of our fact guy. You got anything digging around in there? Like, what do you got, man?
Oh, the one I had earlier.
Yeah, let me hear it.
Perpignan, France, they started a perpetual stew that lasted from the 15th century until World War II, when it ran out of ingredients during German occupation. And if you're not familiar with the concept, a perpetual stew is just you put food into a stew, it just boils, and it's just kind of fine to keep it like that. And then you can just keep throwing in more food and more water, and it's perfectly safe. And you just keep giving people stew, keep adding in new ingredients, and it's technically the same stew.
Yeah.
They actually still do like a perpetual stew in Korea, and if they ever want to clean the pot, they just move the stew to a different pot.
Yeah.
And then clean the main one.
You know, I don't know if you guys watch American Dad, but do you remember when they bought it was like a fuck was it? It was like a roaster. It was like a Betty Crocker, you know? And they were slow roasting a pork like roast. But they were like, what if we roast it for like 2 weeks? It's gonna be so tender. And like by the end of the episode, they actually eat it and they go to the hospital. Do you guys remember that?
Oh, I think I've seen it. It's like, oh, you ate 2-week-old meat.
Yeah, for real.
To be fair, what do you think jerky is?
Well, yeah, but I guess it's just how you cook it. But I got a fact for y'all. Okay, did you guys know honey never spoils? On the topic of spoilage.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
dude,
it doesn't.
Archaeologists, dude, they found pots of 3,000-year-old honey in Egypt tombs that were like still safe to eat.
It'll crystallize, but like it won't ever spoil.
Yeah.
And you know what's funny is like when it's all crunchy crystallized like that, you just heat it up and it becomes normal honey again.
Straight, yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, anybody here like hate bugs?
Medical grade honey.
Okay.
Hate bugs?
Hate like if okay, well, what if I told you that 1 teaspoon of peanut butter can contain up to 4 insect parts?
Insect parts?
Insect parts,
What do you mean
yes.
by insect parts?
Well, so basically,
Can you be more specific on insect parts?
well, that's the thing, okay? Is like we don't know what insect, but given the fact how peanut butter is processed, the chances of bugs being in your peanut butter is high. It's FDA approved though. So welcome to the protein party you didn't know you RSVP'd into.
Yeah, so can't give honey to like infants because it's like honey itself is bee vomit.
Yeah, true.
Well, you know what's funny is if you consider bacteria a form of bug, probiotics is just a bunch of like millions of bugs that you eat in yogurt.
Yeah.
Filling yourself with organisms. In fact, you're full of organisms.
Yeah.
Yogurt's literally good bacteria.
There's bugs in me.
So basically,
Zed,
guys,
we have a bug.
here's
I have a
the.
fun fact. I have a food
Mercy?
fact.
Do you want me to go into why there's bugs in peanut butter though before you say that?
Yes.
Okay. Basically, peanuts grow underground. Okay, that means they're naturally exposed to soil insects like beetles or like larvae or mites. Well, during harvest and processing, guys, little tiny bug bits can get mixed in, no matter how clean the factory is. And because the FDA actually allows it, has a document called the Defect Levels Handbook. It literally outlines how much natural contamination is acceptable in food. It's like 30 or more insect fragments per 100 grams. That means, okay, if I do the math, it's like a 16-ounce jar could legally contain, I think it's like 100 bug pieces and still be sold as smooth or crunchy.
Can I collect all the bug pieces and make a bug?
Yeah, bon appetit, bro.
If you tried really hard, what do you
It's
think
gonna be
parts
the
per million means?
Yeah, it's gonna be
What kind of bug could I make?
probably like mites.
A Frankenstein of a bug?
Yeah, like larvae or like beetles. You know, that's gonna be like the hardest
Beetles.
Gundam.
Actually, be a
Vito is
Frankenstein's
literally gonna
monster
build a
of bugs.
Cazador.
It's like a
Oh my
really awful gotcha box where you just keep getting the same pieces all over again, but not the ones you need.
Yeah. I got
That synchronized exit of the chair was really weird, Mercy.
Now, all right, guys. I got Vito. What was your fact, man?
Oh, bananas are berries.
Yes, they are.
Oh yeah, because they
And
got seeds, right?
Strawberries aren't.
Yeah.
Also,
Yeah,
don't
'cause
they
got,
say like
it's like a fleshy interior and tiny seeds that characterizes
Yeah.
it as a berry.
isn't it true that the bananas we eat today aren't really bananas?
They're like
I mean,
a different kind of banana.
That's the same logic for a lot of different fruits.
Well, yeah.
Everything's
Strawberries were never supposed to be that big. You know what I mean?
True. Oh my god.
Oh yeah,
Guys,
speaking of bananas,
yeah, bananas.
banana fruit flavoring in like candy is actually based on an extinct banana flavor.
Oh yeah, yeah. See that? I like plantain chips. You guys ever, John? Have you ever had plantain chips, homie?
Yes, I have.
Dude, they're so fucking good. I like to suck on them, like a candy. Look, it got awkwardly fucking quiet when I said that, you pieces of shit. Like, dude, that fucking sucked.
I just like to
God,
suck on them.
I just like to fucking suck on them. It's God damn it. Anyways, I hate
In my
you
defense,
all.
I wanted to get a drink of water.
I'm awake now.
Oh my god.
I'm
So,
just gonna sip my coffee right here.
anyways, fun fact. All right, nutmeg
gonna be
is a
fun.
hallucinogen. So basically, yeah, nutmeg is a hallucinogen.
Oh.
In very large doses, guys, nutmeg can cause hallucinations due to a compound called myristicin. Don't try it, but it's like, dude, it yeah,
It's just go woohoo.
yeah. Woo-hoo. But another thing, you guys ever go to the store and you see like canned pumpkin or pumpkin
Yeah.
pumpkin pie filling flavor? Well, do you know it's actually usually not pumpkin at all?
Just processed stuff.
Well, no, it's
I feed
a
that
type.
to my dog.
It's a type. Most canned pumpkin, it's like a type of squash called Dickinson. It's smoother, tastier, but it's technically not pumpkin.
Wait, Dick and who?
Dickinson. Shut up.
No.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
You
Oh my
baited
God,
me.
bro.
Get out of here. He's off the show. Fuck that guy. Tomatoes have more genes than humans. About 31,000 compared to our 20,000 to 25,000. So next time
my
someone
God.
says you're a vegetable, thanks. What the fuck? I hate. See, that's the thing is I go off of like Google for facts and stuff, and like sometimes the shit that they say is just cringe. They wanted me to say like, yeah. So next time someone says you're a vegetable, say thanks. I'm underqualified. What the fuck? That's not even funny.
I mean, I'd probably ask like, if it's got that many genes, how many of them are Levi's?
Oh.
Yo.
Ah. Ah.
Shut.
How many are Levi's
But
or
I'm-
Wranglers?
Go. If you guys ever like, so when you got in fast food, you ever just realize what the fuck you put in your face? Like I remember Burger King did a video where it was like a time lapse of a McChicken, or no, it was just a hamburger from McDonald's.
Wait a second. Wait, hey, move back to your fucking chair.
But like the McDonald's cheeseburger stayed the same. I think it was like almost like
The
3
Royale
months.
with cheese.
The Royale
yeah.
with cheese. Yeah, but like the Burger King burger was mold as it's supposed to, right? So that was kind of like their marketing strat. Like, what are you eating? What are you putting in your face? Like, I'm putting the Mick Forever in my face because, like, bro. Speaking of, guess what they're doing soon?
I'm putting a Mick blood clot in my face.
To be
This
fair, the food rotting doesn't actually have anything to do with like the nutritional content. It's like more moisture.
So, when I say soon, I meant not soon. But I'm really excited for the Nickelodeon's 1992 time capsule. You guys heard about that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's apparently not supposed to open until April 30th, 2042.
Yeah. That
Which
is
is-
going to be interesting.
It makes you wonder. Is because, like, are time capsules viable anymore? Because if you genuinely think about it, is the fucking Nickelodeon Studios still going to exist past that time? That's what I want to know, because the fucking Cartoon Network moved their studios, you know? So like watch some random contractor just has this underneath their fucking like HQ, and then they find it due to fracking, you know? They're like, "Oh, wow. There's a Nickelodeon time capsule." But I'm fucking excited. I don't know. That's the thing, though. That's what I was going to tell you is why? Why do we need time capsules if the internet exists? You know what I mean?
We need
Like,
time capsules because sometimes the servers go down and nobody finds out for a long time. They're just off.
Yeah. I don't know.
And,
but I'm really excited.
And also, it's just the fact is that you can actually get your hands on a physical item instead of just looking at a picture.
It's isolated too.
So, guys, it's recipe time. All right, we're gonna bust out some notebooks. We're gonna bust out some pencils and paper, and I want you guys, okay, to go around this table. Think of something that your mom or your grandma, kind of like what Vito said, something that just was only known by you guys, okay? And I'd like to hear it, and I'd like the audience, when you're hearing this in the future, try these out. You know, on your day off, kind of get the ingredients, and that goes for you guys. You need to tell them what they need. Okay, so go step by step with it. Pan, do you have anything off the top of your head, or do we need to pause and take us some time for this?
I don't have anything off the hand aside from a fact where apparently a lot of family recipes are actually derivatives from the recipes companies used to put on the sides of packaging.
Most likely,
when they first started.
Like, shit. On a side note to that, literally today I was at a little thrift store, and I was looking through the recipe books, and I opened it up, and it was kind of adorable. Literally, I'm seeing pen marks and like substitute this and that and this, because it's like the Avatar meme where like all the people in the shadows behind them, you know, and like it says make this for children, you know, like try this next week, and I'm like, this is really fucking cute. And there's like a bunch of stains on this book, and I'm like, that's kind of gross. But then as I'm reading, this person actively used this cookbook. They were cutting shit out, and it made me feel happy. Like I'm literally looking through like some mom's life, you know? And what's cute too is it says collect all 15 on the back, and she scraped out the one that she had with like magic marker. And I'm like, she dead ass tried collecting these, and I'm like, that's fucking cute. She never finished her collection. That's what makes me sad. But, all right, Jum. While we're waiting on Pan, I'd like you to think of one genuinely. But Jum, do you have anything that your mom used to make that you really remember?
I would say probably the most memorable thing is my grandmother would make it for at pretty much any family gathering. Fairly simple, but it's some chicken enchilada casserole.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay. So, do you know how to make that?
I don't think she'd be okay with me telling how she does it. But
I mean, hey, yeah.
While you were explaining it, I was looking up like a few recipes, and you can find a fairly similar, fairly similar and easy one without looking too hard.
All right. Well, tell you what, I did pull up one for the audience, so if you're interested in how to make some chicken enchilada casserole, basically all you need are these ingredients: 2 cups shredded cooked chicken, enchilada sauce, cream of chicken soup, sour cream, cumin, chili powder, garlic powder, salt and pepper, some corn tortillas. Basically, preheat it, make the sauce, baking dish, add the shredded chicken, sprinkle with a cup of shredded cheese, tortilla, chickens, etc. Then you bake this shit. You can either top that with sliced avocado or some lime rice or sweet corn. Slam a cold drink and a soak up. All the good stuff. So guys, all of these kind of meals that we're going to be talking about, even if they're not the family recipes, I will be trying to make a substitution and throw that in the Google Doc for you guys to just kind of check out on your own, including with this one that I'm going to be throwing in that I got. But so that's another thing I wanted to add. What does it make you think of? Like when you eat that, what is your first initial thought?
Well, my first initial thought is just those family gatherings, just we had a really big extended family. It was like, shoot, I don't know, like 30 to 40 people.
Oh
in
yeah.
like a big house near an orchard.
Dude, that's
People
like
go outside playing sports, other people just talking about their interests. And yeah.
I'm gonna tell you that right now is because like, so I have two favorite chefs in my life. The first one is Antonio Carluccio, and the second one is Gennaro Contaldo. Guys, these two chefs are actually best friends. One's a head and sous chef, and they basically traveled around the world. Sadly, Antonio Carluccio, he passed away not too long ago. But they had a show called Two Greedy Italians. It's actually the show, Vito, that I played in your condo, basically, where they were just driving around Italy and stuff like that. But I bought Gennaro's cookbook, and I've been kind of cooking. But he has a quote that says, "Life happens at the dinner table." Like the Sunday dinners and the stuff like that. You nailed it on the head, Jum. Like the family coming over, playing in the yard, and see, the kitchen and the table is so paramount. Life happens, love happens, sadness, disparity, sometimes even love, but you never know. And that's what makes the dinner table special. Guys, my own sister, first thing she did when she moved into her own place, she traded her cat for a dining room table. That's devotion. Huh. Straight. She didn't like the cat, so it was kind of a win-win. But
oh, okay.
Yeah, it's just, I'm telling you, man, I really want that on a fucking apron or like a sign that says life does happen at the dinner table. That's the thing is I always try to make it, if you have a plated dinner, you sit at that dinner table, it's because your mood changes. You're more social. God. That made me happy, Jum. Thank you. I that's stupid. I know that sounds very like, okay, but like it really does make me happy. But Vito.
Yeah, no problem.
I'm back, by the way.
Welcome back. I didn't even know you left. Vito.
That's typical. Go for it.
Well, you didn't announce it. You just like, it was just silence. And then I'm like talking and then you're like, I'm back. I'm like, oh, okay. But
I did find something, but I can wait.
Fuck yeah. I'll come back to that. Vito, do you have something that your mom or your dad, grandma, like, tell me like a famous dish from your childhood that just brings you back Ratatouille style, man?
Chicken surprise.
Chicken surprise? Tell me about it. What do you got?
So a lot of us kids fucking hated tuna. We just wouldn't eat tuna for some reason. I love tuna now, but like for whatever reason, us little prepubescent little bastards just did not want to eat tuna. And my grandma devised a way to get me to eat tuna without even knowing. Oh, and that's what chicken surprise was.
I fucking love it.
So, chicken surprise, it's kind of like, no, there's fucking no chicken in chicken surprise. That's a surprise. Surprise! So, chicken surprise is kind of like this shell pasta dish with it was like they stuffed the shell with the tuna, and it was seasoned in a way that like kind of tasted like chicken. And then you would put like more like salad items in it, like Roma tomatoes, and you'd season it, and it was like had this like sort of sauce kind of glaze, and fucking for like a week straight, whenever I was at like my grandma's house, all I would ever want to fucking eat is chicken surprise. Right?
Meanwhile, it's just the gaslight meal.
And then burgers, but
and then one day, like she was like, "Hey, I'm making a tuna sandwich." I'm like,
"Yeah, I'll make chicken surprise." Oh shit!
She's like, "Well, what do you want?" I'm like, "I want chicken surprise." She's like, "Okay,
dude." It's literally okay, dude. It's literally the Hulk Steve Buscemi.
You know what's fucking funny though is like I never found out until until I was like a preteen, so I was like, I don't know, like 12, 13, I don't know, right? And like my mom was talking about chicken surprise, and I was like, oh yeah, I miss that stuff. He's like, I can't believe you didn't know it was tuna though. I was like, what?
Yeah.
she's like, oh shit, we never told you. And I was like, that was tuna. I was like, there's no chicken in Chicken Surprise. I was like, no,
Bro.
I was like, my entire reality just shattered. I was like, what the fuck?
I'm fucking dead.
Yeah.
It's
Man,
like
I could go for some Chicken Surprise. That shit was amazing.
it's the Star-Lord, the what?
The surprise is that it's not chicken.
Yeah. Wow.
That was that's why my grandma named it that. Now I know that sounds bad. It sounds blasting.
Yeah, no, I know that sounds bad.
No, but like other than that, I mean, them white people enchiladas are pretty good.
Stop!
My mom's
I fucking
making it.
shut up.
No, they're amazing. I fucking love them. Okay, it's
Yeah.
like triple the cheese. It's got like a shit ton of salt and pepper in there. It's like more layers than it needs to be. It's amazing.
I'm fucking
Oh
dead.
god. And like you make it in this big old baking pan. You use like really big rolls too. Oh man.
That's literally Vito right there.
Yeah. I made you a meme. I lost the meme. I don't know where the fuck the meme went. Oh no.
Where'd the meme
Oh,
go?
the meme's gone. It fucking
Meme is gone.
it went away. I don't know where it went. God damn it. Okay, hold on. We're gonna fix this real quick. No. Wait. Oh no. The meme.
It's fucking it teleported, bro.
What the fuck? It's not even letting me build anymore. Vito, quick. I need a canvas on the back wall.
Okay.
Help. The show's in danger. I can't. The tables walk through. Why?
You don't
What's-
even
There
have
you
a
go, Mercy.
canvas. There you go, I got you.
Help! I can't sit in my chair. We gotta stop the show. Ah! And absolutely nothing happened at all, and we're completely okay and perfect and absolute. Whoa!
Yep.
Look at that. Would you
Hey,
look at
what's
that?
Wait, hold
Hey,
on.
look
Why
at
are
there.
we?
There's a
why-
meme.
Wait, hold
Chinese
on. We're
fire
like
drill.
one chair. We're one chair. Like, get the fuck out of his chair. Get out of his
You're
chair.
in the wrong chair.
God, this is the last time we just find a guy off the street. But yeah, Vito, I just figured I'd make this meme for you real quick.
Thanks,
But guys-
man,
It's time.
Chicken surprise.
It's time. Boys, it's time to test your metal after we talk about these recipes. So enjoy. Get ready for a Tunecast game. So chicken surprise. It was very much of a surprise to me.
I love it, man. Brings
Piss-
me back.
Pissmeister,
Yes.
give me a Minnesotan recipe from your mom. Or I guess, could you give me a recipe from your ma, your da?
Your da?
Your da, yeah.
The stereotype is real.
Uh,
Anyways.
this whole episode is my stereotype, so I step into the boat, buddy.
I was about to play that song, but
No, that's copyrighted. Stop! Stop the fucking song! I'm totally gonna stop the fucking episode and just say technical difficulties right there. So yeah,
it's funny. I was thinking about playing that, but it's like I'm glad I didn't have to play that.
you already did. Anyways,
I didn't know.
Yeah. What are some Minnesotan recipes, buddy?
These are more of a snack than anything else. That always brings back the good old days and that stuff. There's two snacks. One, Scotcheroos. Fuck
What?
yeah.
What?
Scotcheroos.
Listen,
Talking about snacks?
I'm
No,
not.
man. We need food.
Is Scotcheroos like something you bake and eat?
It's more of a no bake type snack there.
Scotcheroos. He's fucking right. What the fuck? Oh, I've had these.
Yeah.
It's like a Rice Krispie with chocolate on top.
Yep.
Yeah, dude. And
And-
you put it's butterscotch, right? Like it's like butterscotch chocolate on top.
Yep, yeah, you can use the butterscotch chips in it and that stuff, or just pretty much.
That's
Yeah,
so
just a little bit of hint
Minnesota.
of butterscotch.
I love it.
And of course, here's another good one. This one's more of a Norwegian type food, but it's really good.
Wait, hold on. I gotta tell everybody how to make a scotcheroo. Hold on. Wait, but basically, guys, scotcheroo, it's peanut butter crunchy cereal snack bars with chocolate and butterscotch topping. All right, we're gonna throw that down there too. All you need is corn syrup, sugar, peanut butter, Kellogg's Rice Krispies. You can even do chocolate, like the chocolate Cocoa Krispies.
Yep.
Chocolates. You need the chocolate chips and butterscotch chips if you want to make it, you know, scotcheroos. But it's almost like what you would do to make, you know, the Rice Krispie treats, but you're using you're using the peanut butter to basically emulsify it and bake it. Well, they're no bakes, right? You don't need to bake it.
It's no bake. You literally just get everything is all done room temperature.
Yeah.
Yep, just chill it.
Yeah, scotcheroos, man. I forget. See, we call it something different, but yeah, we called them gold bars. But yeah, scotcheroos. Oh, God damn.
They
that's
have a lot of names to them, but it's a very good snack. And another good type snack here as well is which I haven't had in ages, but it's called the Norwegian potato lefse.
Potato what? How do you spell that last? L-I-F-T-S-A?
It's L-E-F-S-E.
Oh.
But all it is,
it's not like a crepe, right?
What's that?
It's like a crepe in a way.
Yeah, in a way, but yeah, but you can actually kind of use a tortilla, a soft shell tortilla.
Did you just say tortilla? Hold the pause.
Tortilla?
What the fuck did you just say?
Yeah, it's pronounced tortilla.
Tortilla, yeah. You got some milk?
Tortilla, he said.
He said tortilla.
Tortilla.
Why are you saying L?
He's Minnesotan.
Yeah, it's okay to call it
it's a Midwestern fucking pronunciation there, Mr.
It's a tortilla.
He's close enough to the border to know how to say it right.
Well, yeah. Beetle, yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
but you can use that as a substitute, or you can actually get the potato lefse itself, which and all that is you just it's butter and cinnamon sugar, and you glaze you glaze the lefse with butter, and then you just sprinkle some cinnamon sugar on there. You can just use your regular sugar, and you just get cinnamon powder and that stuff. You just mix it together, and then you just kind of glaze it over it, and you just give it a quick nuke in the microwave and that stuff, just to warm it up, and that's all you got to do.
Right.
It's simple, fast, and easy.
So,
which I pretty much said simple in two different ways.
I fuck with that, man. That shit pulls hair. I'd eat that.
It's good.
So, y'all ready to hear about mine? Motherfucker, y'all ever had slop?
Yeah, I watch it every morning trying to wake up.
Yeah.
It's not remotely edible, but okay, go on.
Let me tell you about slop, okay? So slop is not what you think it is, okay? It has an actual name. Yeah. It's not. So, it's egg noodles. It's egg noodles and cream of chicken. Egg noodles, cream of chicken, and peas. It's kind of like a casserole in a way. But ow, fuck! It just hit my elbow. Okay, but yeah, but
funny bone
slop
is funny bone.
The best appealing name for slop is just basically chicken noodle casserole. In a way, it's just chicken noodle casserole.
Yep.
My mom used to make that a lot for me when I was a kid. And it came from my grandma, my nonna, you know. And I used to eat it all the fucking time, man. It's just such a good meal. And it's a 50-50, you know. You either like chicken noodle casserole or you don't, you know. And my second thing is so easy and it's so good, but so bad for you. Fried noodles, like fried macaroni. Guys, have you ever had fried macaroni?
I put macaroni and cheese in an air fryer once. It was pretty bomb.
That does actually sound pretty fucking bomber. But guys, let me tell you, if you don't have cheese or anything like that, this is super easy. All you gotta do, boil the macaroni, okay? Have a pan next to you. Toss that macaroni in the pan with some butter and salt. Dude, it's so fucking
literally
good.
Buttered noodles.
Is that one next to you?
But that's the thing.
It's literally buttered noodles.
It's more than just buttered noodles. Dude, it's such a good lunch. Like, the noodles get crispy, you know? So they got like that nice al dente taste to them. And then you take the butter, and then when it coats with the butter, you can even put, what the fuck is it? Pesto. You go put pesto or, you know, lemon pepper seasoning and just kind of really throw it in there. But Chef Mercy, all right? This basically spawned my own recipe. Now, would you guys like to learn about engine number 9?
Engine number 9?
I think I showed you this, haven't I, Pissweed, about engine number 9?
I think so. I think you showed me engine Rodnock number 9.
What the fuck? I don't know what you're talking about. Get this. Kill that man. Anyways. But, alright. Oh, shit. I didn't mean literally. Oh, shit. Yo. What the fuck?
I'm good at following orders.
I guess so.
That was like perfect timing because I used my soundboard keybind as the gunshot.
Fucking ruin the magic, Pissween.
Of course.
I thought it enhanced the magic until you started arguing about it.
All right. So, guys, let me teach you engine number 9. Okay.
Yes.
So I came up with this when I was home alone one day. I was very fucking hungry, and we had a lot of hot sauce, I guess, on display.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah. So, okay.
Jesus.
Everybody, I want you to at least try this. I'm telling you, you will not regret it, okay? Studio Mercy's engine number 9. You take ground beef. You can take spicy sausage, chicken, whatever, your meat of choice, okay? Buffalo sauce. You could do Frank's. It depends how spicy you want it. If you want mild to medium to hot, there's a reason it's called engine number 9, okay? The spicier you make it, that's your choice. But heavy cream or cream cheese, what that does is it makes it a little less watery, I guess. It basically, you want to make it nappe, as they call it. You want it to coat the back of a spoon. Then you take garlic, onion. It could both be powdered forms, paprika, and chili flakes. The pasta could be penne, rotini, something that holds sauce. Shredded cheddar or blue cheese crumbles, if you're into that, it's optional. Okay? But basically all you do is you start the engine. You know, you brown your meat in a pan, diced onion, garlic, little oil, paprika. You fuel the fire. Brown, you pour in the buffalo sauce. You stir in a splash of cream or a chunk of cream cheese to kind of mellow out the sting to it. Or else you're just eating raw fucking hot sauce, and that's not fun. You know, you boil the pasta either al dente, and you're going to want, here's the thing, save a little bit of the pasta water. You want that pasta water. Bring it together. Toss the pasta into your meat mix, splash in the saved pasta water, because what that does is it makes it cling. You just want maybe maybe a 1/2 teaspoon. You know, hit it with a shredded cheese if you really want it cheesy. Plate it, drizzle extra buffalo on top, garnish with herbs. Now here's the thing. If you put a little piece of celery or like some celery sticks on the side of it, do you guys know why they give you celery most of the times on a meal?
Why?
Well, okay.
I should
give me a
know
guess.
this.
Because it's a garnish, kind of, but an edible one.
Well, okay, so that's the thing. It's more than a garnish. A lot of people think it's just for, like, design. It's actually a palate cleanser. So the celery's crisp texture, clean, watery taste, it helps you reset your mouth between bites of strong or greasy flavors. So, like, basically, it's like a refresh button. Cucumbers, celery, and cherry tomatoes. That's why sometimes you'll see them as a garnish. Don't eat the fucking kale. A lot of people think that like those fancy leaves on your plate, you're supposed to eat those. No. Also, cucumber is a good like breath cleaner, like cleanser. You know, if you're having bad breath, eat a couple of cucumbers. like slices of cucumber. But yeah, it's easy to prep, looks good on a plate, bulks up that side dish, adds a snap, makes you feel like you're getting more. Plus, it's a palate cleanser. So if you're like, I'm getting fucking sick of this, if you bite down on that celery and you just kind of chew it for a little bit, you're back to eating your food. It kind of like resets your palate, as they say. So yeah, it's very fun. You know, like I really like cooking, guys. I've been cooking for a long fucking time. The funnest thing I ever did was make gingerbread. So guys, I during like school when I was in culinary, we did an annual national gingerbread competition, and I don't have the pictures on me, but basically, I made a Japanese temple out of gingerbread. We used Kit Kats for like the entryway, and we did sugar glass for like the koi pond, and then we did brown sugar for a Zen garden. It's really cool. We got second place. We got a big ass trophy for it. The second year we made Big Ben, but we didn't win. There was a lot of crazy ones in there with us, but it's so fucking fun. You know, you're sitting there sanding it down with a machine and shit like that. So it's fun. Cooking's fun. Have you guys ever made gingerbread houses before?
I never realized you'd be sanding down a gingerbread house.
Well, yeah. Well, the thing was, it's not a pre-made kit. You make everything. If you need a wall, homeboy, you're making the gingerbread. You're rolling it. You're cutting it into a square, and when it comes out of the oven, you know it's a cookie, so it sometimes forms stupidly. So you gotta like sand that shit down.
Time to go get the belt sander.
But yeah, boys, it's time to test your metal in the kitchen. Guys, you see, I've been running some propane lines behind us, some piping, some plumbing. That is a fully functional kitchen. Boys, are you ready for the Tunecast game?
Are you ready, kids?
Because here's the thing, boys.
I'm definitely ready because I'm the one that set up the propane.
Guys, here's the thing. You might have wondered why Jumpstice is here today. It's because me and Jumpstice are going to judge your creations. I'm going to give you guys... Yep. Here's how it works, boys. Now, this is basically going to be super fight with food, okay? I am going to give you whatever is in that fridge over there, okay? I'm going to give you a setting, a theme, and it's up to you guys, the rules. I want clean design, okay? I'm going to be basing you based off of how it looks, how it would taste, okay? Like if you fucking give me a potato with a carrot, okay. But if you give me a potato with a strawberry, you're failing. You know what I mean? So that's what we're going to be judging on. We're going to be judging on if you're in an Italian bistro and you give me a fucking enchilada. Shit like that, okay? Let the games begin. Welcome to Mercy's Kitchen. Here's the thing, boys. You see that fridge over there? That fridge is chocked full of ingredients because this game, it comes fully packed with everything you need to cook a full meal. Results may vary. So here's what's going to happen, boys. When the time is right, I will reveal the ingredients in that fridge, the setting, the theme, and you guys have to make me a dish. Here's the thing. See that beautiful guy over there? He is your judge. Okay? And he has 3 rules. He has to go off of the theme, base your meals saying, would this be good in this specific theme, what it would taste like, and etc. And I will be going around making sure you guys have a living hell. All right, boys. So, if you could follow me over to the fridge. Your meal is... Let's see what we got. We have some tomatoes, some milk, some carrots, some lettuce, some eggs, soy sauce. This is some rice, some cheese, lemons, mustard, chicken, potatoes, spaghetti. We have some fucking yes.
What?
Ketchup. I forgot the name. We got hot sauce.
Motherfucking fucking.
Fuck you. We got some
Okay.
motherfucking fucking. We got more chicken, peas, bread, steak, and 1 stick of butter.
Bread.
So, boys, it's time for your pants to go on the stoves.
I want to. Can I observe these ingredients a little bit before we start?
Yeah,
You can
feel
give him a good
free.
look over.
Feel free to absorb the ingredients, okay? So, boys, feel free to go take a look in that fridge and kind of meal prep, okay? I'm going to be talking with our judge.
Okay, well, Pan is on the stove, so he's good.
All
Yeah, I
right,
wanted to make sure.
Yeah, so let me tell you. So we're whispering right now. They totally can't hear what the fuck we're saying. Okay. So 9 times out of 10, dude, I did not go grocery shopping. I don't know how fucking old that shit is. So we're definitely not going to be eating that stuff. So we're definitely going to be going off of what it would taste like. Because 9 times out of 10, that's Fisher Price toys in there, okay? It's like plastic. Yeah, so even the spatulas are fucking plastic.
What about the butter?
I don't think that's butter. Well, let's just put it that way.
Okay.
It just like kind of squirted out of a tube in the studio one day. So, okay. Yeah, so when somebody plates something to you, just look at how nice it is, what it's supposed to be. Would that work in a specific setting and what the taste is? Okay, that's what we're going to have to do because fuck eating whatever's in that fridge. Okay. Okay.
So,
All right, chefs. Here's, oh my Jesus fucking. So, boys, you have 1 minute to pick your items. And now you can duplicate more things from those fridge and bring them over to your spot. We will be right back. So I figured, Jum, while we're waiting, might as well just fucking crunch down on shit in here. I don't know how old it is, man, but I do have these chips, man. They're like fucking cinnamon.
oh. Ooh,
Yo, they're actually stale as fuck. Oh no. Yo, dude, I thought this was gonna be a bet, but these are actually stale. So
wait, hold on. Hand me one real quick.
yeah, here, try it.
Okay. Alright, let's see. Oh, yeah, okay.
They are so stale.
Yeah. Hey, can I get one of the drinks right here on our table?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, thank you. Alright. What is this? I did not help.
Yeah, but no, dude, like, I wanted to tell you, man. Like,
Yeah.
how's the streaming going? Like, is it going good?
Well, I had to take a little bit of a break from it, but I actually was able to pick it back up. Yesterday? Yeah, yesterday.
Yeah, I saw that. What did you play?
Well, I started with some of the good old Dead by Daylight, But wasn't getting too much action on there for like the Tuesday, like noon. So I switched over to that Date Everything game. Chat was recommending it.
Yeah.
That's really funny.
What's that about? Like, date everything? Is that the joke of the game?
Yeah, like let's just say I wanted to date this chair. It would look like I look at it with these special glasses. It turns into like a chair person.
That's fucking hilarious. You can literally date everything in the game.
Yeah, if you had some dumb stuff like share me or whatever. But yeah, or you could be friends, or get people that hate you. It seems pretty fleshed out. And what's nice for streaming is they have like a little content warning thing. They're like, hey, this thing coming up. You might want to. We'll let you skip it if you want.
Yeah.
Or if you don't care about the content, just go ahead and go through it. But
chair sex scene?
It was actually the bed.
What? Oh my god, there's a bed sex scene. That's funny as fuck.
Okay, well, not gonna lie, her name is Betty. You want a picture?
Yeah, man, I'm ready. Let's see what we got here.
Alright, hold up. Also, I have not found a character that like I was super actively dislike.
Yeah.
Although I did get my heart broken by the computer. It was kind of messed up.
Yeah, man. I used to like playing the dating sims. Have you played the Hooked on You dating sim yet?
You know what? I have not.
That would be a good one, especially since you like DBD.
There's a bit of a deep cut for anybody here who knows about my stream, so no one. I was.
What the fuck?
A Jumpstance dating sim was in the works.
Ain't no way! You heard it here first, folks. Wait, who the fuck am I talking to? Anyways, what do you mean, a dating sim? Like a Jumpster dating sim? I get to date you?
Yeah, I was already writing it out. Had some scenarios going, a couple bad endings.
What would the bad ending be? Do you block me on Discord? I'm so sorry. Please don't joke.
Well, I mean, one of the bad endings, I'm not going to include it in the game anymore, so
yeah.
I'm fine telling it, is for a while, there was like an inside joke between some of my friends where it's just, you get into like a loop of just, well, I would just say like, no, I said shambling.
Shambling, okay.
Basically over and over. Because it started from a conversation where I said shambling, and then someone was like, "Did you say hambling?" And I said, "No, I said shambling."
Yeah.
I had basically just keep saying it. I'm pretty sure they were fucking with me, but
yeah.
So then at that point, whenever somebody like didn't hear me or asked me to repeat myself, I just say, "No, I said shambling."
Damn, dude, that's
honestly low-key annoying, but that's why I'm not including it.
I'm so heartbroken, bro. These are so fucking still. Like, when I started this bit, I'm like, oh yeah, these were really good. We're not sponsored by them, but I wish we were. They're called Popcorners. You ever had those, man?
I don't think so, no.
It's like a popcorn tortilla chip. Basically, they have cinnamon dusted flavors. They have cheese. I'm trying the cinnamon ones. It was so good the day I bought them. And now I left them open, I think, and they just suck. Yeah, it's
kind of bootleg churros.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, it makes me so fucking sad now that I'm actually thinking about it. But you know, I think it is time. Yeah, we should probably go check on the boys and see what this is all about. Alrighty, boys. You had approximately 1 hour to plan and cook me a dish for our beautiful, hungry boy over there. Remember,
you said a minute.
This is Bookland time, baby. You know what that means. So, Pan, given everything we have in this fridge, you may now open your door.
Okay, it might have fucked up because of the whole dish part, but I think I did a good job.
You may come on over, Mr. Hungry Man.
Excellent.
Okay, so, Pan, tell us what we have here today.
This is a grilled. This is what I used to have at work, and then also tomato soup. I used to have for breakfast a grilled cheese sandwich with fries, and I thought a nice touch because every grilled cheese sandwich should have one is some tomato soup.
Okay.
It's sort of like two sides.
Yeah.
It's more of like a condiment, however you feel like about it.
Shit.
What do you think, Jones?
I do enjoy a good grilled cheese with tomato soup combo.
And
however, I would say the fry pairing is actually a little questionable to me. But
I just like French fries.
I'll reserve further comments until I've seen the other dishes.
Yeah.
Of course.
Well, you heard it there. All right. Going into Vito Skeletino. You may now open your door.
Let me just preface that I went a little untraditional with this one. What I have here is what I call the chick meat Sunday lasagna bomb, baby.
What the Oh my god. What do we got here?
So you see, it's got a cheese base to hold the lasagna bomb, right?
Are these structural pylons?
Correct. Used out of dried pasta or uncooked pasta.
Yeah.
So the actual bottom of the lasagna is like a boiled pasta mixture with peas, butter, and I used the lemon with the mustard to make like a lemon mustard drizzle with some pepper in it.
Okay.
Then I used some ground meat plus some of the leftover chicken, seared it in a butter glaze, then topped it with shredded cheese in between. I then proceeded to copy this process all the way to the top, where we have smashed uncarved potatoes and another. I used some pasta noodles to make kind of like a fake like uncooked noodle thing on top to make like a fuse. I lit some of the peppers on fire and it just kept going.
Is this why the smoke detector was going off?
I finally glazed it with the remaining pasta sauce and then added some cayenne pepper in there.
Okay.
A bit more of that red color. And that is a chick meat Sunday lasagna bomb. I use the ingredients from the fridge, damn it.
Bro, motherfucker's like, you have ingredients, I'm gonna use all of the So what would you say the taste profile is? What do we got here? Because it seems like spicy, robust, crunchy, creamy, and bold.
So you've got a robust base, right? But I think what similar as to mimic a bomb as a lasagna bomb. It starts on the bottom. It starts a little sweet, then it gets a little robust, and at the end it explodes with spice.
Listen, from Chef Studio Mercy, I would not eat this, but your presentation is immaculate.
Thank you, Chef.
You're welcome. What do you think, John? What do we got for the boy?
I have a lot of criticism, but first I would like to ask the chef. Please reiterate the name for me one more time.
That is the chick meat Sunday lasagna bomb.
And with that name in mind, I would like to ask you one very important question. Does this contain tuna?
Surprise!
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 And another observation. So the dish, I'm not sure if you were aware, will most likely be eaten from top down, not bottom up. So the bomb ideology is a bit lost in translation, as well as that is burning pasta on the top of your dish.
Yeah, it smells
that's
like
garnish. You don't eat the fuse.
Okay.
You put it out first,
It's like it's similar to the supports. You wouldn't eat that. I mean, you can.
Yeah.
I won't judge. I won't judge.
It's on the plate. I'm eating it.
Yeah, true.
I won't judge. It is edible.
Yep.
All right.
Crunch.
Okay.
All right.
Might be a little crispy on the top, but
I will say this is probably the most
Eclectic
dish that I have seen out of all time.
The most dish.
Yes.
All right. And the final. Pissweed. Pissweed, you may now open your door.
Okay, before I do that, you guys got to use a little bit of your imagination here, because obviously, through the game-wise, can't really cook things.
I don't know what you're talking about. This is
didn't know I
relay,
could-
bro.
Yeah, well,
We're all skeletons here.
Yeah.
whatever.
Let's see. Ooh. Let's see what we got.
Pretty much it.
I like
The steak is supposed to be fried. The steak is supposed to be cooked, obviously, with a little bit of butter and
Yeah. Yeah, I see.
marinated
That's a
in
good
fine
steak. Ooh.
fine wine, tardy night special, and the potato is supposed to be fried potatoes. Just something simplistic.
Yeah. You know, I gotta say, okay, Pissweed, I know we talked about this before, but everything here works, okay? So let's see, for example, this is a grape wine, okay? So grape wines, if you even look at, it's actually very good cooking wine. Okay, so it makes your, I guess, steak very flavorful. Of course, you got the dollop of butter on there. I see. It's very, I guess, eclectic of you to use pepper and salt as a garnish on your plate.
Well, I added seasoning.
Yeah,
That's the only thing I have to work with.
And I see steak and potatoes are a very commendable. I'm going to assume, what type of potato is this week?
Just your regular potato. I mean,
So I'm going to assume that's a baked potato.
Could do baked potato, but I was gonna do like fried potatoes and that stuff.
Okay,
like,
so maybe some cube
sliced
steak
up.
potatoes. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I gotta say, maybe the only thing missing on this plate is a little green, but given what was in the fridge, I say this is a 10 for me. I would say
Like
the display kind of lacking, but that would definitely taste good. What do you think, John?
I like it.
I mean, I do think that it is a very solid staple meal. I know, Chef, you had mentioned for us to use some imagination when you opened the door. However, I can't help but feel like a bit of imagination might have helped this dish.
True.
I like it. I'd eat this.
I'm a very simplistic guy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like
sometimes
I said,
simple
I've said-
kills.
and I've mentioned this way beginning into the show here and that stuff that I'm right where we rated self like one to 10, where I said I was like 3.5. Yeah, that's right there.
You know, so
I think
literally,
you did better than me.
yeah, I was gonna say, given your, I guess, cooking experience, you basically gave us the magnum opus of Pissweed shelf life. You know, like of your recipe book, Piss. This is what you gave us, and honestly, it's commendable, man. I mean, steak and wine cooking, you know, that's some high quality shit. Good jump. I'll let you be the judge. So, boys, if you could line up in front of this. Yep, right here. Thank you, Vito. I can tell you were in the army. So, Jum, I'll let you do the honors. Who is our winner today?
I am going to have to give it to
Vito.
this week.
Huh?
You heard it here, folks.
What?
Yeah, you won this week.
Now, I'd like you to ask and tell me why. Why did Pissweed win?
Well, like I had said earlier, it was a very strong, solid staple, and you could see it. Oh my god!
Did I just get hit with? Oh!
Did
Your
Vito
dish
just
had a
kill
lot more heart
himself?
in it. Oh. There's no. Oh, there.
Hey, yo, guess who fell asleep? Prank him, John. Just kidding.
I was gonna say Vito just stuck a fork in a toaster.
Oh, for
They
real.
lost the cooking contest and.
Yeah, this is going to be funny as fuck. Vito, don't move. All right.
His restaurant will lose the car because of that.
Yeah. So, like, dude, his ass perfectly holds this band. Like, I don't know what you guys see, but for me, he's, like, face down, ass up right now. So, like...
I saw you
Oh, really?
smack his
He's
ass.
just
with
laying
the
on the
fan.
ground.
Yeah. Yeah, just who's a bad boy, bro. Bam. All right. Anyways, fucking congratulations, Pissweed. You have the most culinary out of both of us. But I gotta say, you know, I did like the creativity of what we had over here, man.
No,
Fucking-
I love Vito's creativity.
Chef, I gotta take one more fucking look at this
Very
thing.
inspired.
I wish I had as much creativity as Vito.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you this right
It's
now.
Like, bro just made colon blow right there.
Yeah,
I
I'm
see
gonna,
this
yeah.
head fighting, and to me, I feel like the dish is actually physically alive. And
Yeah,
it might
yeah.
be in pain.
I'm gonna tell you this right
And that's
now.
just-
Vito, you may have lost, but your dish is going to live on this Tunecast set forever.
Yes.
All right, we'll be selling the official recipe for the.
Yeah, for what the fuck is it called?
Meat lasagna.
Surprise!
Lasagna bomb.
Well,
Which have no
Surprise,
chicken.
chicken.
It's
the chick meat
don't ask where I got the
pasta
tuna because it
lasagna
wasn't part of the
bomb.
rest. It wasn't part of the ingredients. Don't ask where I got the tuna.
Wow. Boys, I would call that a success. And I'll tell you what, the winner of today's Tunecast gets absolutely nothing. Congratulations, Pissweed. I'm broke. Woo, yippee, yippee. Woo-hoo-hoo. All right, boys. I think it's time we wrap up this episode the only way we know how. Battle
a
stations,
pipe bomb?
everybody. No, not with a pipe bomb. Jesus Christ. Get in your seats, everybody.
Oh my god.
Fine.
Alrighty, boys. So this was one crazy ass cooking episode, and let me tell you, y'all cooked up a storm. One of you almost cooked up a fucking tornado, and I hope that never sees the light of day again. But guys, cooking is important. You know, even if you pursue a culinary career, you know, like one time there was a kid out there. He had a culinary hoodie on when I was at work, and we got to talk, and he was like, "Yeah, I don't even know if I'm going to continue this after." I'm like, "Listen. If you take culinary, you will always use that in life. And if you don't, you'll starve to death. There's no in between. So it's always important to learn how to cook. For you, for your family, for a special someone in your life. Even if it's just cooking for yourself. And nothing's wrong with heating up that microwave, some ramen. Just, you know, it's just normal, you know. Do what you're comfortable with. Remember, food is science. Not everybody's a scientist. So guys, we're going to roll into our final remarks. Okay, so starting with Pan, our final remark for the night. What do you guys say to the audience, Pan?
Some people eat to live. Other people live to eat. Try to appreciate what's in front of you.
Amen. Try to eat healthy too. You know? Like as you, the nutrition, this is almost like a spiritual successor to the nutrition system episode. So like, yeah, if you haven't learned anything by now, eat healthy because we are definitely a satire show, but we're hoping that you get some good shit out of it. Jum, as our special esteemed guest today, what is there something that you'd like to kind of tell the audience, man?
No.
What?
No, he said no. He doesn't have any special messages.
No.
He says, he's like, I am out, bro. I am tapped out of special messages.
Yeah, put that on a fucking
Got one for
quote.
me this month.
No.
No.
Yeah, no. There you go, boys. Jumpster says no.
Jumpster says no, and y'all gotta respect that.
Actual special message. You know, there can be a lot of pressure with not just cooking to go out of your way to do something like special, crazy, over the top, and that is good. And if you want to, that brings you joy, go for it. However, you know, at the end of the day, just like the winner of the competition, sometimes simple's best.
True. You know? I mean, think about it like this, man. The simplest shit, slow and steady wins the race, and sometimes bland wins the bold. But, you know, what about you, Vito? Like, what do you got to say, man?
Don't be afraid to try new things, whether that's cooking food or not. You know, just you might surprise yourself. Maybe you want to make a chicken meat Sunday lasagna bomb, man. By all means, like let us know how that is. I don't think it's gonna be great, but like you know, it's in the heart. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You made that, right? I made that first. I copyright, but like, yeah, man, just try new things. You know, maybe one day you make the chicken meat Sunday's lasagna bomb, but then maybe the other day you just want to make a grilled cheese, and that's okay. You know what I mean?
True.
So try new things if you feel like that's your prerogative, but it's okay to be traditional, you know. I'll be here all week. Catch me next time for the brand new Flamingo Slop Tart Supreme. using
slop tart. Oh,
yeah, I'm gonna be using Mercy's slop recipe, and I'm gonna make it a Pop Tart, and with pink food dye, making it a flamingo.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
All right. Go ahead, Bisweed.
Oh, I'm still at a loss for words for that one. That's right. Fine. Yeah, I'm quite the simple guy. So simplicity is always. I really lost track of my time. Lost track of thought here.
He's thinking about that slop tart.
Yes, I am just thinking about that slop tart. Oh, God.
Okay. Think about the slop tart. Okay.
Guys, take care of yourselves. Eat healthy and just always enjoy life. That's all I got to say.
Amen. Guys, all I got to tell you is eat healthy, eat good, and maybe try something in those cookbooks, man. It's definitely worth it. That wraps up another soul-sizzling, sauce-dripping, heart-hugging episode of Studio Mercy's Tunecast, episode 31. Guys, from chaos, from leftovers, from love, nobody's told you today, you don't need a 5-star kitchen to make something that matters. You just need some, urge. Keep burning bright, stirring loud, and a seasoning like the rebel you are. This is Studio Mercy. To my left is Pam. Special guest jumpstits Vito Skeletino and the Gearhead. Pissweed. We don't follow recipes, we write them. Stay spicy, stay sexy. I'll see you next time. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
See you later, everyone.
Goodbye, everybody.
I gotta ask you,
everybody.
do you think we could actually
Wait.
test out that? Let's eat this real quick. Let me take a little bite of this.
Okay. What? Is it the sauce? I put a lot of powder in the sauce.